Number 10, The Descent.
Hello! Please! Is there anybody there? No, hello!
In the depths of an unexplored cave system, these 6 spelunkers soon realize there's no light, no exit, and no hope for survival. To make matters worse, they've got company, and not the friendly kind. But there's one silver lining. Having lived in the dark for so long, the cannibalistic crawlers are completely blind and can only track their prey by sound. Sarah and the others try to navigate the pitch-black tunnels without drawing any attention. But that's a lot easier said than done when you're stepping over all kinds of body parts, including some from your recently deceased friends. After stripping both sight and sound from our cast, only one feeling remains: pure dread.
Juno, the noise she's making, she'll bring every one of those things down on her head. As long as it's not on mine.
Number 9, Fresh.
I'm gonna sell you meat. People pay me a lot of money for it.
A quick word of advice: this is not a good pick for dinner and a movie. What starts as an innocent romance turns bad fast when boyfriend Steve reveals he sells meat for a living, and not from animals. As the movie's name implies, he gets it right from the source too. Unfortunately for Noah, that means she's on the chopping block, or rather the meat cleaver.
I know. I gave you an epidural, so you won't feel much.
Noah's plight is as thrilling as it is stomach-churning, especially when she's let out of her cage for a few select meals. Yes, it's as unpleasant as it sounds. Altogether, Fresh is a squirm-inducing recipe that's all but guaranteed to leave a bad taste in your mouth, literally.
Couldn't get the taste out of my mouth. The texture.
Number 8, Wait Until Dark.
A good, strong lady. Susie Hendricks.
World's champion blind lady.
There's an old horror adage that says what you can't see is often scarier than what you can, and no movie puts that to the test more than Wait Until Dark. Chronicling a group of robbers tormenting a blind woman named Susie, the film hinges upon its characters' perspectives, and their lack thereof. For most of the movie, Susie doesn't even realize she's speaking to criminals.
Cannot negotiate in an atmosphere of mistrust.
It's no hyperbole to say she's left in the dark, and the result is a film that plays out like a slow car crash you're helpless to stop. By mixing dramatic irony with white-knuckled thrills, Wait Until Dark becomes a sight to behold in more ways than one.
You said you wouldn't hurt me.
Did I? I must have had my fingers crossed.
Number 7, Bird Box.
Under no circumstance are you allowed to take off your blindfold.
There's no escaping these entities. Once you see them coming, it's already too late. Luckily, Mallory has a plan, and it involves a whole lot of blindfolds. Outside of that, Bird Box is pretty straightforward. Mallory and her kids need to float down the river and find the fabled refugee camp before it's too late.
The fastest way to get here is by the river, and I don't think you could make it with kids.
But selectively blinding the characters adds an incredibly engaging wrinkle to their post-apocalyptic journey. After all, without sight, even the slightest threat could spell doom for Mallory and her family. The high-concept premise turned Bird Box's familiar narrative into a bona fide internet sensation. If that doesn't prove its effectiveness, we don't know what will.
I have so much I want to show you. I have so much I want you to see, okay? But we have to do it together, okay? So I just need you to come to me right now, okay, please?
Number 6, Don't Breathe.
You can't do this to me.
There's nothing a man cannot do once he accepts the fact that there is no God.
These guys chose the wrong house to loot. They probably thought that since the homeowner's a blind old man, he wouldn't put up much of a fight. Boy, were they mistaken. When things go sideways, Rocky and her pals are left with 2 options: stay quiet and undetected, or face the wrong side of a gun. It's a nail-biting game of cat and mouse that uses silence and subtle movement to keep you on your toes.
Okay.
Yes. Shoes off.
Later, the homeowner shuts off the lights entirely, making the intruders and the audience as blind as he is. Fulfilling the promise of its title, this movie will have you forgetting to breathe right alongside Rocky and the others.
Please, God.
God. There's no God. It's a joke.
Number 5, See No Evil.
Tom?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll take care of everything.
You know the saying, what you don't know can't hurt you? Well, apparently the same thing applies to what you see. When the newly blinded Sarah isn't home for her family's murder, she comes back completely oblivious and crawls into bed like nothing's wrong. Little does she know that the killer's not finished just yet.
There was a man in the doorway. The kitchen doorway.
See No Evil pushes its premise to the limit by placing the viewers into Sarah's limited view, mostly obscuring the killer's face until the very end. It's more than just a gimmick though, it truly makes you feel as lost, scared, and hopeless as Sarah does. There's a lot of evil to be seen here, that's all we're saying.
No! No! No!
Number 4, Hush. There's no need to stifle your screams during this one.
I can come in anytime I want.
And I can get you anytime I want. But I'm not going to. Not until it's time.
Maddie's deaf and mute, meaning she doesn't hear when the phone rings, or when her friend's banging on the window screaming for help, or even when the same masked killer breaks into her home and starts harassing her.
I think that you're holding out on me. I bet if I hit the right spot, I can make you scream.
Squaring off against a home invader is tough enough as it is, let alone when you're down one of your most important senses. And yet Maddie's limitations are exactly what make Hush such an addictive watch. Turns out seeing a deaf woman outwit a cocky killer makes for a bloody good slasher flick. As they say, silent but deadly.
Can't run, hide, or wait. What does that leave?
Number 3, The Invisible Man.
He said that I could never leave him. That wherever I went, he would find me.
As Cecilia learns the hard way, out of sight does not always mean out of mind, especially when you're escaping a dangerous romantic partner. A breath here, a turned page there, and you have a textbook recipe for extreme gaslighting. But whether it's lingering trauma or Adrian haunting her from beyond the grave, the things Cecilia sees or doesn't see are still frightening.
I found something that can prove what I'm experiencing. That can prove that Adrian is stalking me.
By hiding its true villain, the Invisible Man turns into a thoughtful allegory for domestic violence. One that just so happens to come with some downright shiver-inducing scares. It's not an easy watch, even by horror standards, but that's also why The Invisible Man is a must-see.
You think you're learning how to beat me, so I'm gonna truly teach you something.
Number 2, It Follows.
You can get rid of it, okay? Just sleep with someone as soon as you can. Just pass it along. If it kills you, it'll come after me. Do you understand?
After a date gone wrong, Jay's ordinary life becomes a classic tale of man versus monster. The catch? Only Jay can see the creature, and even then, her own eyes are unreliable. The monster can take any form. Sometimes it'll be someone she knows, sometimes it'll be a stranger, and sometimes it'll be a tall man appearing out of a dark hallway.
Don't open the door.
See? Everything's okay.
The unseeable threat adds a shiver of tension to every single scene, no matter how innocent. There's no way of knowing when, how, or under what guise the monster will strike, only that it will eventually. At some point, the unbearable dread becomes worse than anything the creature could actually do.
Craig.
Number 1, A Quiet Place.
Who are we? If we can't protect them, who are we?
It's not every day a horror film is scarier without sound than with it. But then again, that's kind of the whole point of A Quiet Place. In a world where aliens hunt anything they hear, sign language and silence are the only ways to survive. Smartly, the movie follows suit.
It's okay. You're safe. They can't hear us.
A Quiet Place shows incredible restraint with its sound design, and the lack of background music makes the alien threat feel more visceral than a shrill score ever could. Throw in a clever script full of intuitive sound-based sequences, and you have a movie-going experience like none other. Suffice it to say, A Quiet Place is bound to get you talking. What's a horror movie that sends your senses into overdrive? Let us know in the comments below.
It's a beautiful thing. That's surrender.
Did you enjoy this video? Check out these other clips from Watch Mojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.